Okay, I thought I would give my own personal theory on why Nancy Pelosi held the articles of impeachment. She kept going on about how, it wouldn't be a fair trial. The Senate would be biased, which, let's be honest, the House was clearly biased. But I have my own theory on why uh, Nancy Pelosi withheld the articles of impeachment. And maybe someone else put it out there, this idea, but I haven't seen it yet, so I'll just put it out there. Maybe Nancy Pelosi wanted to withhold the articles of impeachment long enough to let the last of the Democratic debates happen. I mean, did any of you notice that Nancy Pelosi withheld them just long enough for the last of the Democratic debates to be held, and then she just throws them to the Senate? Maybe that was her game plan all along, because the idea that she wants a fair shot at impeaching Trump is just ludicrous. I mean, the House clearly has the powers of impeachment. That's their forte. That's their power. They can impeach, but they can't tell the Senate what to do. That is not within their privy. That is not within their scope of power. The Senate makes its own rules and it does its own thing in regards to impeachment. And Nancy Pelosi I don't believe she was trying to, you know, uh, co-opt the Senate. She knows that she would have failed, despite the fact that the Speaker of the House is probably the most powerful person in Congress. Uh, because when it comes, the the Senate is we have a bilateral legislature, and the House, and we all know the House and Senate are separate. And I think she knew all along that she could never co-opt it and force them what to do. Mitch McConnell runs the Senate, and she knew she could never force him to do anything. And so this was basically her effort to save the Democrats, who would have been forced to get off the campaign trail, because Bernie Sanders, Klobuchar, and Elizabeth Warren would have been forced to get off the campaign trail. They wouldn't have been able to attend the debate, and which I believe was held on a Thursday or a Friday, and it was just a floor show. It was disastrous optically for the Democrats, and I can tell you why. But so I truly believe that was just an attempt to get them to let the Democratic senators be able to get on the debate stage, and then they just send them on their way. But what Mitch McConnell needs to do is return in kind. He shouldn't just dismiss it out of hand. He should drag this out as long as possible to get them off of the campaign trail. He should drag it out as long as possible. Drag it out for months. Drag it out through the election, if he can. Then acquit him. That would be entertaining, but I doubt he'd do that. But this is obviously going to be a short video, but that's my own personal theory as to why Nancy Pelosi did that.